Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is gonna be the first video, well, other than like maybe like an introductory video that I'll make for the Digimon TCG. We're going to start here. BT15 comes out in less than 2 weeks, and I have found something that I don't think anyone's figured out completely yet. There is an infinite combo in Digimon. We did have a limit combo ban here a couple weeks ago with the Nightclaw Tamer and the Zuba, and you can just make it your turn if it's whatever. But we're gonna try to break the game again. And if this gets combo banned, then it'll be my badge of honor to carry for the rest of my life. So let's get right into it. The biggest thing for BT15 is actually just an uncommon. It is actually only a level 5 that we care about in this deck, and it is War Siegramon. And I will make sure to read it verbatim so everyone understands what it is. Here's a little image of it while I read. War Siegramon is an 8 cost Digimon, level 5, 8k DP. It has a cool all turns effect. Once per turn, when an effect plays an opponent's Digimon until the end of their turn, all of their Digimon gain, on deletion, lose 1 memory. When attacking, your opponent plays 1 level 4 or lower Digimon from their trash suspended without paying the cost. On play effects on Digimon played by this effect do not activate. Then you may switch the attack target to that Digimon. So opponent has any level 4 or lower, they get to pick. They'll put it into play suspended, no on plays trigger, and then you may redirect War Siegeramon's attack to that Digimon. Kills it, cool, you gain a memory. There's a cool interaction with Dimensional Scissor. 3 cost option, main, one of your Digimon gains the following effect for the turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, unsuspend it. So I saw War Siegramon. Wait, doesn't Dimensional Scissor just help that go infinite somehow? So I brewed it up. Shout out to my buddy Austin who sat with me and listened to my ramblings of how this deck would work and helped me out with it a little bit. We're going to show you the deck list right now. So we're here at Drasil because obviously War Siegeramon's not out, and I've just been playtesting this before I build it in paper. We're going to go through the eggs first. Koromon from BT7. The biggest reason why we're doing this, a lot of the green eggs didn't do anything, but this one works so well, and I'll try to explain it later when I try to explain the combo. When attacking, not once per turn, that is important, reveal the top card of your deck and place it at the top or bottom of your deck. Next is our rookies. We do have the Kuwakamon. It is a level 3 from BT10. It just has the inheritable of when this Digimon deletes an opponent in Digimon in battle, gain a memory. Sometimes it is very important to have that extra memory if we don't have a resetter out. We are running 4 of the BT11 Agumon. It's just a 3 play cost. Just on play, look at the top 4. Put 1 Tamer in your hand, place the rest on the bottom of the deck. Also running the Palmon. There's 2 reasons for this. One, if the deck needs to go a little bit longer, it is a decent kind of stall for the deck of, hey, if you attack with this thing, you're going to lose 2 memory. So if we need to, kind of choke our opponent and make sure they're not going to attack, or at least only attack once, that's the best way for us to do it. As well as the inheritable of once per turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have a green Tamer, reduce the cost by 1. So that's going to be the rookies. We're just running 12. Level 4s. This is going to be the biggest thing I'm still trying to figure out 100% ironed out, but this is what I'm currently running. It is going to be 4 of BT8 Kogamon, 5 play cost 4k, Digivolves for 2 onto green or purple. It has retail inheritable. That's not really super important. The biggest reason why we're running this is because it Digivolves for 2. Mostly all of them are either 5 or 4 play costs. The Digivolve cost is the biggest thing I'm still trying to figure out if I care about it being 3 or 2. But we also are running 4 of one that does Digivolve for 3, which is Wendigomon. Plays for 4 though, and is a 4k. The Alliance does somewhat matter because if we can't get the combo off, having the Alliance and just pushing dudes up can get there. Or at least put some early pressure so your opponent has to deal with other stuff instead of, working on their board state. It does have the end of attack once per turn. If you have another suspended Digimon in play, I get to return 1 green Digimon card from trash to hand. In the mirror match, that's going to be very important. But it does help out a lot because you do have to get something in trash, like any level 4 or lower for the War Siegramon to do its effect. So hitting security, you get to just get a free rookie back more than anything. And then the only other thing is 4 War Siegramon. That's it. There's no level 6s. There's no level 7s. We go from 3 to 4 to 5, and then we're done. The rest of the deck is going to be combo pieces. So we're going to go through our options. 4 Graph Crush. That is here for twofold. 1, we need to have a lot of cheap memory. We have to have at least 3 memory to combo off when we have War Siegramon out. If we don't, we need more to then Digivolve into him and then go combo. As well as we're running a 4 of Fireball. If there is a memory choker, a Gazimon, a Madoki Beta, you name it, we lose. We cannot combo in this deck. So Fireball is here because it is literally Pot of Greed. We get to draw 2 cards from the top of our deck, in case you didn't know what Pot of Greed does. And it kills all of the memory chokers, which we absolutely need it to happen. 3-dimensional Scissor, because we do have enough draw, and with the Fireballs, we don't need it as a 4 of, but it is important to have most of our combo pieces as at least 3 ofs. Pyro and Dump. This only thing that this matters is a 2-cost option card that gives piercing. The rest of the card does not matter. The security effect has come up in multiple times in playtesting the deck. Security is to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then you add this card to hand. It will save us from getting comboed out. If we're playing against a really aggressive deck, it'll definitely help us out a lot with that. And it just adds to hand. So it's, 2 for 1 most of the time. Delicate Plan. Options will hurt us. We will die to one Chaos Dagger, or one Gaia Force, or Holy Wave, or Heaven's Judgment. It's a very, very glass cannon-y combo deck. So we have to run any amount of Delicate Plans. We're running 2 of it. 3 of High Speed Plug-in D. Jamming is needed in this deck. We will get the piercing, we'll have jamming, and we'll hopefully have Delicate Plan all in the same turn. So that's going to be the biggest thing here. So Taiga at 2. This is a cheap play cost tamer. The 1k DP is not important, as well as the your turn effect of whenever a green Digimon would Digivolve into a level 5 or higher, you can suspend to reduce the cost by 1. So when our Wendigo or a Koga goes into Siegramon, it now costs 2 instead of 1. Again, if we don't have the resetters out, that will be very, very important. And even if we do, it's, any amount of memory, it's such a low cost combo, every memory matters. That is also why we're running 4 of the hero memory resetter. Just as a starter turn, if we're at 2 or less, we go to 3. It also has a relevant your turn effect. When you attack with the Digimon that has Gamamon in its name or is level 5 or higher, so War Siegramon, you may suspend this tamer to have one of your Digimon get 2k. So having a 10k Warrior Siegramon, definitely better than having 8k. And depending on what combo pieces we have, and if we're kind of back against the wall, 10k is a lot easier to survive than 8k if we can just combo off without having the jamming if we don't have it. So we're running out of 4 of so that we make sure we have our Grab Crush and Fireballs online. And we're running a 1 of Tocado. This is kind of in the same vein as Taiga. It is a 3-cost red tamer, as well as the your turn effect is not bad. Whenever opponent's Digimon is deleted, suspend gain of memory. Again, it's the same reason why we went Taiga, and Taiga has a decent effect to go to when we go to a level 5, we can tap to gain a memory. This gains us a memory if we kill one thing, so we can start the combo if we need to. That's the deck list, guys. This is a solid 50 cards. It is a very tight deck list, but realistically, I have playtested this. It is glass cannon-y, I'm not going to lie, but this is effectively a very, very consistent combo deck. I'm going to try to explain the combo really quick and kind of give you guys a visual, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm playing against myself on my phone and on my desktop, but essentially this is going to be where you need to get. You're usually going to want to keep War Siegramon in the raising area until you're about to combo off. If you need to push it just for some early hits, or just to, realistically, if you really need to, you can just start swinging with this and alliancing with Wendigumon. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to be at 3 with your hero. You're going to push from raising. For example, in this scenario, there is an Itmon. We're going to pretend like it's any level 3. This interaction is actually really funny because you get to mill your opponent out over and over again, which could be very bad because, with like memory gain and stuff with Deathslinger, as well as it could be like when one playtest I was doing, there was a Guilmon, the red-purple one that I'll put an image of, where it just trashes 3 and can't kill anything. So I just mill my opponent out and go, cool, pass, have fun, you lose. So we're going to explain the combo really quick and just kind of how this deck can find its pieces no matter what. So again, this is just some generic level 3. We're going to swing our War C at security. Its effect is going to activate, which is going to make our opponent have to play any level 3 or level 4 or lower from their trash. So they're going to play this Impmon. It does come in suspended, and then we are going to activate the effect and redirect to Impmon. So Impmon will die, and we will gain a memory. That's how we would end, right? That's where it would stop. But with this Tiger or any of these rookies, any green sources, Dimensional Scissor, We then get to unsuspend, attack. They play the Impmon again. We redirect to the Impmon. We gain a memory. We unsuspend. We attack. They play the Impmon. We gain a memory. We unsuspend. We do this until we have 10 memory. We drop every single tamer that we can just to get as much value out of everything. We have multiple heroes to make sure that we're getting as much DP, so there's no shenanigans with Ace or anything like that. Again, there is counterplay to this deck. This is a glass cannon, so don't think it's going to, like, you know, win nationals. God, that would be so awesome if it could. But there is one thing that is happening this entire time. Koromon, when attacking, reveal the top card of your deck, place it at the top or bottom. So we have Dimensional Scissor. Heck, let's even say that we have Delicate Plan, and we've casted it, right? Let's reveal the top card. Let's say we don't have jamming. Okay, I want to put it on the bottom. Reveal it. I want to put it on the bottom. And we just keep doing this until we find the plugin, and then we play the plugin. And for example, the plugin's on top, right? So here's even a perfect example. Plugin's on the top. Put it on the top, right? I just Koromon, just at the top. I have 10 memory. Drop this. Digivolve for 2. Draw a card. Digivolve 3, I mean. Cool, I drew it. I'm going to continue doing this loop. Go back up to 10. Oh, I need Fireball. They have a blocker I need to get rid of. Okay, let's keep looking at the top card. Hey, look, a Fireball. So this goes on the bottom. This will be there, and then I'll keep this Fireball on top. I'll play this other rookie, and this is also why the vanilla no on play effect of this rookie is really important, so it doesn't mess with the top 4. If you really need to, you Koromon, set it up so that the card you want is underneath the top 4, so when you play Agu, it's on the top. But again, like, very weird case scenario, you have to do that. And then again, we Digivolve for 2. We're down to 8. We draw the card we need. Hey, look, here's the Fireball that we need to kill the blocker that you have. The Piercing, Delicate Plan, and Jamming. This is what you need to. These are the 5 cards you need. You need a War C, High Speed Plugin, Dump, Delicate Plan, and Scissor. As long as you have these cards, which you can decently get to, the Digivolving and Fireballs, you kill your opponent. No security effects. This is the advanced deck BLs. So let's just check security over and over and over again, right? Okay, has jamming. Who cares? Also, with these 2 heroes, I mean, this thing's already bigger than it anyway. Check again. Still jamming. Oh, and the phone is dying. Cool, we have jamming. And again, keep in mind that in this weird scenario, we are milling our opponent over and over again. So if we can get to a point where, like, it doesn't matter that they're milling over the Deathslingers, they just die. So that's the deck profile. I would like to see if anyone can make any cooler version of this deck. I have not seen this deck. This is the first iteration of this deck that I've seen. I really hope that, you know, I get the moniker of the guy who got the combo ban of War Seedramon. But guys, if you have any questions, have any suggestions for the deck list, please, I would love to discuss them in the comments. I also am usually live on Twitch roughly around three days a week. I do an Anti-Meta Monday tournament on Mondays around 7:30, where I have a custom ban limited list for Digimon, and we play on Drasil, which is what I'm playing on currently. Wednesday, I'm starting up a Popper tournament. It's just commons and uncommons, and the reason why is because turns out all tamers are at least uncommon, and I think people kind of want to play the game, so we're gonna do that. And then Fridays, I host an online locals for some of my friends in the local area, plus some people that live out of state. So if you guys have any suggestions for stuff you want to see, I'm going to try to do some more deck lists for some stuff I'm playing in paper as well. But just thanks for stopping by the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.